Hello, everyone. This is the Nameless one, and tonight we are actually going to be starting something new. So, with the Lost Memories on hiatus and the occasional, not being able to have enough players for Peacemakers, we will be picking up a new campaign in which it is going to be done through D&D 5th Edition's Acquisitions Incorporated. And we are going to be having it run by none other than the player of Doc himself. Say hello, Moon.
Hello.
And tonight we will be playing with myself, Cap, Cameo, and Ballistic. Players will change throughout iterations of this campaign, so every time you tune in, it might be somebody different. Other than that, there's no recap to do. I just want to remind everybody to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. And Moon, I'll go ahead and let you take it from here.
All right. So we already talked about how the premise of this is that you all, in one way or another, want to work for a franchise or in some way operate a franchise for the overall kind of company or business known as Acquisitions Incorporated. A very famous, kind of well-known adventuring guild that less so handles all the work themselves and more so trains people up to handle kind of operating their own adventuring company. Uh, to start things off, all of you, for the sake of brevity, have arrived at one of their main offices in order to actually perform and acquire your first franchise. By one way or another, you're all currently waiting in kind of a bit of a secretarial kind of waiting room. And go ahead and describe how your characters look.
Who's going first? Well, fine then. I'll go first. So, oh, you going first?
No. You can go first.
Okay. So, my character is a male Kieran. He has a coal black coat and a purple mane and tail. His hooves and horn are a lovely shade of crimson. He's carrying a large maul, sort of a hammer with a spiked face rather than a flap. From his neck hangs a pendant in the shape of an obsidian dragon skull. He kind of glaring around the room, not entirely sure what to do, but not wanting to seem like he's out of place and somehow managing to accomplish neither. He is also wearing no armor. His scales are the same purple as his mane.
Okay, I can go. Um, so, fuck.
Your audio is going to all kinds of shit right now.
Yeah, let me fix that real quick. I'm probably gonna be like 3 or 4 minutes to fix that. Cammy, do you want to go?
There we go.
Oh yeah. I am a secretary, and the bird part of me is actually the black-eyed falconet, and then the cat part of me is ambiguously spotted. I just look like a hot mess, like I just woke up and ran here, and honestly, I have one bag with a glass bottle that may or may not be broken. Just in the corner with my head against the wall, like I am already done for this.
All right. Zeep.
I am also Griffin, but I look more like the generic type with the more obvious back for like the cat half. My front area is silver, and my back area is more darkish navyish blue. I wear scale mail armor, and I just usually carry around 2 short swords.
All right. Christian is. I was about to ask if your audio fixed, but then got hit by static.
Sorry. Is that better?
Yes.
Kind of.
Oh.
It is not nearly as staticky and like cutting out as it was earlier. So
I might shut down the server. Oh, maybe not. Okay. So, I am an earth pony. Have a solid brown coat, and then a blonde mane, and some blonde highlights on my, like right around my hooves. I go by the name Mac Chopper, and I'm just sort of sitting there doing the pony equivalent of twiddling my thumbs.
Alright. So, after waiting in the waiting room for a bit, a rather young earth pone walks over to all of you holding a clipboard with a stack of papers on it that's just seems to be kind of all kinds of like messed up. There's coffee stains. And goes, "What are y'all you doing here? You're late for your meeting."
Meeting? I fall over.
what meeting? I wasn't told about a meeting.
There's a meeting?
She like flips through a bunch of papers. Like, you're supposed to be in a conference room too. Come on, let's go. The last thing we need is for you to be any more late.
I follow the Earth Bunny.
I follow as well.
Same here.
I get up and look around. Huh? Where's everyone going? Over there? Okay, I'll go. I'm coming. I swear I'm coming.
She takes you to a pretty nice meeting room. There's like a huge spread of various types of food on the table, pitchers of water, and at the far end of the table you see a rather kind of annoyed looking unicorn who sits there and goes, "It's about time you showed up. You're the ones here, or you're the ones who are inquiring about the new franchise, is that right?"
Yes, that is correct.
All right.
I guess so. I just.
That's what I'm here for.
Alright. Great. Now, I understand that all of you already had an expansion earlier, but I guess in this case we can go ahead and move you on to multiplayer. So, if you all go ahead and sign the paperwork, we'll go ahead and get you set up with a new franchise in District. And then he looks down through a list. 17.
What the fuck is that?
I nod as if I know exactly what's going on.
I just signed the paper.
My character also signs.
Yep. So
What does this paper even say?
The paper talks about how a tier 4 adventuring troop is supposed to be receiving their 5th expansion as to where they're allowed to operate and work. While there aren't really any names on the paperwork itself, there is a list of exploits ranging from fighting in multiple wars and battles to taking down massive creatures of myth and legends.
I didn't catch your name, by the way.
who are you asking?
The guy making us sign the contract. Or not, that's okay too.
My name is Cornspeed. Yeah, let's go with that.
Oh, okay.
These dice.
Hi, Cornsby. I'm Mac Chopper. It's nice to meet you. Extend out whatever you use to.
It would be a hoof. You're an
A
earth
hoof?
pony.
He sits there and takes hold, or kind of shakes your hoof and goes, "Alright, now that we're well acquainted with, do y'all have any pertinent questions for me before you go ahead and go take care of the establishment contract?"
Which position pays the most?
That's a funny
One
joke.
requires the least amount.
Y'all are paid on commission.
I go ahead and I nod and sign on the contract. I will note very eloquently. The very good handwriting.
Alright.
Well,
So that's 2 signed already, I believe.
I believe it was me and Cap.
I shined as well.
So that's 3 signed.
I draw a little tiny pepper on it, and then write my initials.
Wait, do you actually write your name on it, or do you just draw the pepper?
Pepper and
That's how I
initials.
sign all my shit beforehand. Yeah. Pepper and initials.
Effective
I
signature.
swear I signed all my contacts like this. All of them. It's like...
So, once the last of you sit there and sign the contract, he kind of snatches it up and goes, "Alright. So, as you know, once you're permitted to work in a new district and area, you're issued a mandatory contract that you have to complete. in order to actually prove that you're capable of working within that area. Initial pay is 500 gold. 20% commission is going to go to us for getting you the job, of course. We're not responsible for death, dismemberment, torture, possession, or destruction of your soul. A bunch of legal yada yada. Health insurance is covered at only 10%. And any questions?
Sounds good to me.
Hold up, we get health insurance here? Hell fucking yeah.
You skipped a lot, I think.
Oh, and what's your question?
Never mind.
Alright. So, and then he sits there and pushes a folder across the table. Here's all the information that you're going to need in order to actually navigate and orient yourself in your new workspace. If any of you need a sensitivity class before heading to District 17, please let me know. I'll go ahead and organize a brief one shortly. But any questions?
No, it all sounds good to me.
Alright. So, just follow the map in there, and then it'll take you to your, or it should take you to Dragon's Slumber, where you'll go ahead and get your passage to District 17.
Okay. I guess I take the map from him, or the folder.
Alright.
With that, I open it up and find the map.
I didn't,
Is there anybody have any questions before we leave?
anyone even understood that? I kind of blanked out there.
I'm sure you can find a copy of whatever you signed somewhere.
Okay.
So, I assume you all are going to head straight over?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. So, as you roll up to the tavern, it looks like it's not the fanciest place, however, it does seem pretty decently built. Inside, you have quite a few patrons, some of them being various odd bipedal looking creatures that don't quite look like anything you've actually seen before. Over at the bar, you see the person that the Uriel Dossier tells you to talk to about arranging transport.
I can send
And you
it.
see
Give me a
a rather bored but still slightly amused Shadowfire.
like he needed an introduction, but okay. I have sent picture.
Oh.
Whom's the frick is you?
I will say
Alright.
that my character is standing in the doorway just slack-jawed at the moment.
Feel like... Oh, okay, yeah, I did take history. Alright, well, that's quite something to see.
A god casually tending a bar.
You know, yeah. Yeah.
Can't say I have ever seen it.
who do? First of all, do we want to talk about like? Has anybody ever seen like these weird things? I
I don't
motion
know
to
what
one of
the
the
fuck is
bipeds.
going on. I think the drugs are wearing off again.
Ah. Okay, I guess not worry about it. Who are we supposed to talk to again? I looked, I guess, through the folder or whatever.
Shadowfire.
Oh, we're supposed to talk to him.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
So my character kind of like follows the rest of the party in a dumbfounded stupor.
Yeah, I walk up to Shadowfire. Is he tending the bar?
Yes.
Okay. I order an ale. What is it? An ale down here.
Alright. So he sits there, makes you an ale that tastes a little bit. You can tell it's some kind of fruit, but it's a fruit that's kind of never really. Or you can tell it's made with some kind of fruit, but it's a fruit that never really, like, touched your palate before.
That's a new taste. I thought I had a pretty good handle on plants, but I guess not. Anyway, I guess we're here to see you for arranging transportation.
He sits there, looks at all of you, and goes, "Do you have your transportation pass?"
I sort through the folder. Is it in there? Do I hand it to him?
Yep. You find a couple different tickets. All of them with rather odd, or all of them with names written on them. And he sits there and goes, "Alright. Which one of you is Ozzy Good?"
I look at the rest of the party.
I'm looking around at everybody else as well.
I don't even know what that would mean.
Alright. What about Squeaky Whipple?
Down here!
Alright.
I can't get up though. It scares too fucking hot.
Squinty Pip? No? No Squinty Pip.
No.
Are they? What, is most of your group late or something?
I guess so.
I don't think I've heard any of these names before, but I haven't heard anybody else's names, so.
Alright.
I got like 7 different fucking names. It's kind of stupid. But it's...
Whatever. If they're not going to show up, they're not going to show up.
Yeah.
And then he sits there and points a hoof at a door kind of the far end of the tavern. One that, walking up to the tavern, you can tell that would connect to a room that doesn't really exist. He goes, "Go ahead and head through. I'll make sure you get to the right place."
Alright, easy enough, and I take off to the door. Oh, do I owe you anything?
What?
For the ale.
I'll just throw it on your tab.
Okay. And with that, I start to open the door.
Wait, before I go, I take out the glass bottle. Can you fill this up with beer and put it on the tab?
Ooh, give me the strongest you've got, please. And put on my tab, too. Yeah.
I give the party this abhorred look and make my way for the door.
What? Beer goes good with the medicine!
He sits there, gives each of you a nice, like, good draft of ale. And then proceeds to write down some names on a list.
I fall back.
Uh, my character starts drinking it before he chokes on it and starts just hacking.
Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Dude, don't die on us! We didn't even have our first mission yet! We just got paid!
I'm good. Went down the wrong path. I'm good. I'm okay. I'm good.
I hit the back. Seriously! We didn't even get our first paycheck yet, man! I need this money!
I'm good. This just shows how tough I am.
This is why I save it. Damn it. Damn it. Dork.
Yeah. Okay. My character walks over to the door.
Before I go to the door, you see me take out pills. Swallow like 6 of them and then drink some of it before rushing over. Okay, I'm here. Yeah, let's go. Let's do this.
So, the door itself, you see is filled with kind of this inky blackness that as you step through it kind of feels like it washes over you. But as soon as you actually manage to cross the threshold of it, you find yourself in another tavern that almost looks exactly the same. But this time, there's a rather old-looking zebra working the counter.
Oh, okay. Well, I walk up to the zebra and I'm like, "Hey, you get another ale?"
She sits there, pours you a rather odd green-looking drink that has a nice foamy head to it.
Mm-hmm.
And has a bit of kind of a minty aftertaste.
Now, is this local?
She says and goes, everything's local.
Oh, I see. Alright, so where exactly are we? We just stepped out of a door.
We're at a tavern, dumbass.
I meant like name or something.
Well, welcome to the city of Acre, located in Plain 17.
Oh, okay. Easy enough. See, I turned to whoever just called me a dumbass, and I'm like, well, there you go. Now we know where we are. And I go back to sipping on my ale.
My character goes up to the zebra, strangely excited, and he says, "Well, hello there. How are you today?"
I'd be doing rather well if it wasn't for the old door being on the fritz lately.
What? The door? I don't care about that. I only care about what you're doing right now.
I'm going to.
Right now,
I'm
debating on calling the guards.
Belt him over the head.
I think you should do another swing just for good luck.
No, please.
Should I roll to hit, Moon?
Yes.
Oh.
Just. Yeah, that might not hit.
You say like we're still playing level 20 campaign. It might not.
It's only a 12, so.
Yeah, it is only a 12, but...
Ballistic, does it hit?
I'm guessing that goes against my if my
What's
armor
your
class is
AC?
above it. Yeah. No, it doesn't.
Alright. So, nice heavy swing in the mall, or the mall, kind of just comes down, and well, it's like your kind of training and experience has kind of familiarized you with the nice whoosh of something about to come down your head. And you managed to get out of the way just in the nick of time.
Does it hit anyone else?
I'll say it doesn't hit anyone else, but it does leave a nice imprint on the counter.
Why didn't you hit anyone? I wanted to see some pain. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I take out the folder again and start paging through it. What do we need to do next? Where do we need to go?
So, your current assignment is to head to the dock ward in order to investigate a sinkhole that's appeared, in order to kind of build a good reputation with the local guards and ruler.
Oh, okay. So this is, I take it, our like home away from home. Then this is where we stay.
For the time being.
Okay. So I inform everybody of the current quest we were given out of the folder and all that, and just continue on saying. So, what do we want? Do we want to go take care of that now, or maybe want to do introductions first? I don't know.
I do
It's not
believe
much.
that introductions are in order.
Yeah, I mean, we've been through planes. We've traveled planes together, so.
If we get to stay here longer, then I'm okay with that.
The zebra sits there and after hearing this looks at the group and goes, "Can you all go ahead and just have your discussion in that table all the way over there?"
Yeah.
I look to the zebra and say gladly.
And. Okay. So sinkhole, huh? Or I guess introductions.
I mean, we know nothing of each other. It would appear that we were confused for a different party.
Well, whatever. I must have signed for someone else or something. I don't know. Anyway, I guess I can go first. I am Mac Chopper. In my hometown, I'm kind of a big deal. I also went to the local monastery for a while in my childhood, so yeah, I'm kind of like all that meditating stuff and all that.
And what brings you to... I kind of gesture at the door at a loss of words.
Oh, yeah, have you ever tried going dungeoneering? It's like, you have to travel for days, and sometimes it's even just a grave to go rob or something like that, which, I mean, you always hear all these myths, and you go check it out, and it's just okay, you have to grave rob now. No. So, I guess it's just easy to, get given the information and resources I need to do the stuff, as opposed to actually go out and find it for yourself.
My character nods.
What about you? I guess you can introduce yourself and while you're here.
He steps up from the stool that he had rested on, and with a bow says, "I am Raging Inferno from the true homeland of the Kirin. I am a follower of the Church of Destruction. Oddly enough, you've already met my god. And I kind of like look
Oh.
at the door sideways and continue as I have decided to go on a journey to spread my deity's word, and I'm extremely broke.
Ah. So that makes two of us then, huh? Well, anyway, I guess we'll be making our money together, so speaking of, do we have somebody who's keeping track of that?
I shrug and say I was given the position of secretarian.
Ah, okay. Does that take care of money?
No, I talked to the main company.
I was given the observator role. Observator role?
Obviator.
Obviator role. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, I figure I might be the right person to come up with all our plans and all that. Our creed, after all, is I adjust the odds and remove obstacles to create maximum convenience for our franchise.
Mine is I've sold ice to Icewind Dale, wherever the hell that is.
Ah, I see. So, do we have a money man with us? I look around at the other two.
Nuh-uh, I'm an occultant. I keep track of the kills.
Don't ever trust me with money. I am 7 million in debt, and probably more than that. Yes. Fuck no, not the one for me.
Oh. Okay, I guess maybe we can have somebody at the organization, or maybe we'll just divide it up, amongst ourselves.
Quick out of character question, Cameo, did you pick your secondary class?
Hell no.
I'm dropping.
I'm literally looking through it.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I did get the link, but I'm just like going through it, and I'm just like, I don't know what I'll be. And my character is, well, y'all know my character.
Anywho, I look over to Nope. I look over to the other two. Either of you want to give an introduction first?
I can.
Mm-hmm.
My character stands up. My name is Greg Griffith, and I am someone who really, really needs money. So the problem with me, one day, one of my friends died. It's that whole thing. And then I realized I can use that for money, and now I'm here. Don't ask me what happened before and after that, because it's weird. Very weird.
Easy enough.
Also, I really like old people. Their aching joints are really cool.
I see. I didn't catch a name.
Greg Griffith.
Ah, that's right. I look to the last of the party who has not yet introduced themselves.
I go by like the 7 different names. Some people call me Little Pepper, some call me Dos Peperica, some call me Ghost Pepper. The point is, talk shit about my height, you're gonna go to the fucking hospital.
You mean like how you're tiny?
Alright, Ghost Pepper it is. Why are you here?
Did you not hear me when I said before?
Oh, that's right, debt.
I'm at 7 million debt.
Yeah.
And it's fucking stupid as shit. Like, for fuck's sake. Okay, I get it. 1 mil of that is definitely my fault. I should have never stolen that goddamn fucking piece of shit. But like, the other 6 mil, those people were fucking bullshitting me. Just fucking throwing in my parents' debt in there like shit. Just because they died doesn't mean I gotta carry that shit. I don't have no idea why the fuck.
I just nod on enthusiastically, like, yeah.
And then, like, worst part of it is just, like, that 1 mil is fucking medical debt. Like, for fuck's sake. I empty out my bag and it shows the bottle that looks cracked as hell, but is somehow still together. And then, like, 7, 8 pill bottles just roll out, and I was just like, that's not even all my medicine! I think I left some of my medicine at home! Shit! Ugh, fuck it.
What is all the medicine for exactly?
Some shit. This one is for bones, apparently. This one is for my blood, apparently. This one I completely fucking forgot and I ripped off the goddamn label. This one's just straight up morphine. This one I fucking forgot what it is. I ripped off the label on this one too. This one, ooh, it's a good thing I don't have the label on this one. I don't fucking know where the other ones are. I can't even pronounce the name of this medication. Oh, this is the one apparently for my sleep. Yo, if I go to sleep soon, I'm sorry, apparently I took the wrong medication just a few minutes ago.
I nod.
Note to self, for once we need to find a doctor or a pharmacist.
Okay. Alright. So, what do you say we make our way down to that sinkhole? Now that we all know each other a bit more.
Sure, but I may be lagging behind the rest of you guys.
Or do we want to stay here and let you sleep it off first? I mean, it does seem to be getting kind of late.
I mean, it seems more dangerous to have them walk outside with us. So I vote
Yeah.
we go.
Oh. Okay.
Listen, I don't give a shit. One way or another, I'm gonna be going to sleep. Whether or not I'll be able to wake up afterwards doesn't fucking matter. At least one way or another, my debt will be freaking out the window.
Out of character moment, I was running Lost Mines of Phandelver with a party, and they decided to go, and the barbarian fell asleep, and I think the ranger, like, slapped him awake, and immediately started making death saves. I'm just getting those vibes right now. So, I mean, and so back in Acre, it's up to the party, really. I mean, we have one vote to go. I feel like it could go either way, so I'm gonna leave it up to Ghost Pepper, and I motion over to Ghost Pepper and I don't know. You.
There's 2 other people.
Well, we already have one vote, so I'm motioning to the 2 people that haven't voted. You and Ghost Pepper. And that's an in-character thing that I've forgotten your name.
I roll my eyes and say, you can call me Inferno.
Inferno. Okay. Got it. I pull out a little notepad and I, jot something down and I put it back in my pocket.
And I say that I would much prefer that we get this job over with sooner rather than later.
All right. Okay, that's a pretty resounding majority, I guess. So, I guess we'll make our way over there then. Stand up from the table and make my way to the door.
Alright. So, as you leave the tavern, see that the city itself looks entirely different than the one from your previous plane, or from your native plane.
Mm.
You see kind of rather squat, fur-covered, bipedal, kind of like beast-like creatures. Just walking around, going about their day-to-day life, along with multiple, or there are some, like, earth pones, unicorns, even some Karen and Griffin mixed in. But for the most part, a lot of the not really a majority, but about half the creatures within this world seem to be bipedal.
I see. So, I assume I have a map or something to get to the sinkhole.
Yep.
I'm just gonna follow that. I'm gonna be right back. So, yeah, I need to go for a minute or two. Yeah, but I'll be back.
Sure. So, the map itself more so shows the general vicinity that the sinkhole is, since the map itself is kind of just an overall map of the city. So while it gets you most of the way there, as you kind of get more into the dock/warehouse district, it starts to get harder and harder to navigate, and more of the buildings kind of starts to look run down, and more seedier people walking about the street. Your mic just ate whatever you tried to say.
Yeah, we got about 3 syllables of that.
You got 3?
Yeah.
Give me like 1 second.
Alright, I heard it that time.
Can y'all hear me now? I don't know
Yes.
what's going on.
Yep.
Are y'all even reading like the map right? What is?
Make sure he's reading the map correctly.
Yeah, I want to make sure you're reading the map.
Got the.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a survival check.
Oh god.
Good job.
Alright. So, you can tell he was reading the map correctly, but you've realized that there are a few key landmarks on the map that you can use to get yourself closer without really having to start asking others for directions to get the rest of the way.
Alright, you're not a total dumbass. So we can get there through a better path. Let's go! I want to lead them to the place.
So, as you sit there and lead them towards the sinkhole.
Huh?
What?
I sort of like snapped back, like I was spacing out.
Snap back to reality.
In character, yeah, it was in character. I was like spacing out for a second. I was like, huh?
Ah, okay.
Damn, gravity got you.
Anyway,
Well-
what's happening?
Well, I'm showing y'all the better path to the place.
Oh, okay.
We weren't in a bad direction, just not the best direction. Let's go.
I see. Well, onward then, I suppose.
Alright. So, as you manage to actually pull up on the sinkhole, you realize that this thing appeared underneath a rather small shop called Jolly's Lamp Emporium. Building itself looks pretty run down, but as long as the sinkhole doesn't expand anymore, it shouldn't fall into it.
Easy enough.
You see you see two Minotaur guards kind of keeping watch, kind of shooing people away, make sure they don't go into it.
Mm-hmm.
Dressed in a rather vibrant blue garb.
Why do people wear such bright colors? That shit hurts my eyes.
I suppose I walk up and I'm like, alright, so what's going on here?
I step
So-
up behind him and do we have some sort of like insignia we were given besides my sending stone?
No. All you have is paperwork in the dossier.
So I show them the paperwork and tell them that we were sent by the company.
Well, she sits there, looks over the paperwork real quick, and goes, "Alright, took you long enough. God
Sorry
damn,
about that.
I thought I was going to be stuck here for the dinner shift. Alright, I just need you to go ahead and sign this paperwork here, saying that this is your problem now."
I take
Easy
the
enough.
paperwork and sign it.
I sign it without a second thought.
I
Alright.
shine it.
I look at the thing. I still can't fucking read that shit. Then I sign it with a pepper and initials.
So, just to review your assignment with you. Sinkhole opened up 2, maybe 3 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
We just need you to head inside, check out what's down there, and clear out anything that might be a danger to the citizenry.
Easy
We
enough.
sent 2 guards down earlier. They haven't come back since, and whenever you're done with the job, we'll go ahead and send a team down to make sure everything's good before you receive your payment.
Yeah. I'm going to attempt to get a reading on. Oh, that's one creature. I guess it doesn't work for a sinkhole, huh? All right.
Yeah,
Never
If the
mind.
sinkhole is a creature, then you'd have to be very worried.
Yes.
That would be frightening.
All right. So, I mean, we've already signed the paperwork. I say we just get started just about now, huh? I look around at everybody. Is anybody not ready?
I heft my maw and say, I think it's time to get our job done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I am so ready. Greg leans up on the wall and then promptly slips and falls.
So throughout this entire thing, you know, you would expect some business thing to be super formal. As if with anybody with like a passive perception of like 11 or above has noticed me sort of have very loose movements, very sway-like. Every once in a while there's a bit of a trip in my step, but I'm like, all right, well, nobody's not ready, then we might as well head down.
Hold up. Are you sure you're ready?
Yes, sir or ma'am. Anyway, let's go. Is anybody like a fighter class or somebody who's like proficient in melee?
That would be me.
What's your passive insight?
There isn't such a thing as passive insight as far as I'm aware.
It would be 10 plus your insight modifier.
It would be 12, but like I said, I don't think that's actually a thing.
I thought you could get all passive scores from just that. Anyway, if you want to make an insight check to see if I should, or if you're concerned about it, then you can make an insight check.
I'm not concerned about it. So.
Okay, well. Anyway, I head off down the opening.
Okay. I also head into the sinkhole.
Alright.
Yeah, right.
Should I go for spooky, or should we go for like? What do you think, Moon? Music-wise,
Spooky should be good.
spooky should be. Okay.
Not to be a rules lawyer, but I have pasted a link for a reference for passive checks.
So, hopefully this doesn't break.
Why would it break?
Yes.
Because life says.
Oh yes, the thing I lost access to recently. But am I supposed to be able to see something, Moon?
Alright, so that's an obvious no. It doesn't work.
Did you? You do. There it goes. I can see now.
It must be loading in still.
May have. What is? Okay, so this one is me.
Tell y'all now, I'm basically just picking tokens that are already in my little token library.
I mean, I have some like thematic ones I can share, but they're not necessarily entirely. I don't have any griffins, I don't think. But I
Oh,
do-
there we go.
Okay,
Alright, can everyone see now?
totally steal that.
Yes.
Give me like 1
Do I
second.
have an earth?
Yes, it is popping up. Very weird. Up now and loaded.
Totally.
Cool, I'm a dragon.
Random earth. Not so random, but you know.
Alright. So, the sinkhole fissure that you go down ends on a leveled floor of worked stone. There's dust, debris, kind of different types of rocks clinging to the wall and ceiling like overhead. The passage to the south is blocked.
Moon, did you
And-
see what Ballistic said?
Oh, that's right.
That's alright. You better ballistic.
Yeah.
And as you reach the bottom of the sinkhole, Ballistic disappears in a puff of confetti as he's whisked off to a meeting.
So festive.
Go. What? My medicine hasn't done that before.
I am entirely sober, and I can assure you that I also saw that happen.
I nod. Yeah, that was a thing. Anywho, where are we going again? I guess it's blocked off, huh?
Yep.
Where is that
Now,
blockage?
Entrance?
Do,
Is that?
do you continue what I was saying before I got sidetracked?
Mhm.
The north part of the tunnel still continues down, and you can see a pair of hoof prints.
Okay.
So, here. I am pinging.
Yes.
Hoof prints down there. Now over. Is there a description for the south side, or is that where we
It-
came from?
It's a blocked passage for a rebel. It's a sinkhole. It came down from overhead.
Oh, okay.
And then everyone go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay.
Got some
All right.
perception.
Apparently, I cannot. The sleepiness is taking hold.
– 13?
Alright.
I fall over.
So, Inferno and Cap, what's the new character again?
Mac
Chopper. Mac Chopper.
So
Alright.
Inferno and Chopper.
So, Inferno and Chopper, you two hear kind of this faint hissing coming from not too far away.
Which
All
direction?
right.
And what?
Which direction?
Just to the south by the rebel. As your eyes kind of adjust, it takes a little bit, but Chopper, you manage to see it first before Inferno manages to get sight of it.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a group of rather large snakes kind of coiled up together,
Oh,
kind of hiding amongst the rubble.
that would explain it. You see that? And I point over there to the pile of snakes, talking to Inferno.
I do see that.
Yeah. I'm guessing maybe we should go this way first, and I point the northward direction with the hoof tracks. It seems like the guards may have gone down here for a bit of mischief.
Okay. I am going to move this way. And can I roll and get investigation on the hoofprints? Do I need to roll investigation for the footprints?
You don't need to roll investigation. The ground is more than like covered in enough dust and dirt to get a pretty good impression.
Okay.
You can tell that they go onward deeper into the tunnel system.
Okay. So, can I go through that, or it seems to like
Hold on.
disappear the map?
Is anybody using light? Or any form of light?
If I remember correctly, I actually have dark vision.
Oh.
This is a abbreviated dungeon design, so basically only the portion areas are actually mapped out.
Ah,
I don't think I have anything to see in the dark, so after I started walking down that hallway, just started not being able to see things. It's a little dark in here. Does anybody have anything?
Any torches, light spells?
I light a candle.
I guess that works. What is that, like dim light for 10 feet or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than pitch black darkness, though.
Yeah, that's good. Do you have that or do I have that?
The candle? That's my
Yeah.
candle.
Okay.
If y'all find any fireflies or phosphorates moths, I know a spell that could give us a pretty good light range thing, but like, at least I do have this, shouldn't I?
Okay. So I am going to continue into the room. What do I see?
So-
I stick very close to him to be able to see.
Inside the room, you see 4 pools of liquid set into the floor. 1 blue, 1 green, a clear one, and one that looks very cloudy and murky. Across the walls are carvings of various roped figures of different shapes and forms, submerging themselves into the water. And then the other, or this door, is a rather large double door that is beautifully carved with a rather large lock on it.
So I'm going to roll history and then religion. This is for history,
Nice.
and this is also just saying this is for the carvings. If that wasn't already obvious.
So, you know that for the sake of brevity, or for the sake of like keeping your skills effective, I'm going to make the assumption your character has read into like places that Acquisitions operates in.
Okay.
Otherwise, a whole bunch of skills would be made useless by plain traveling.
Yeah.
So within this world, the city of Acre has had multiple kind of underground creatures attacking in the past, leaving a series and network of tunnels to begin with. And that a while ago, and by a while I mean like a few hundred years ago, there was a cult that worshipped a rather powerful witch.
Ah, so heretics.
Yes.
So, as we pass by the first little pool here, I sort of crouch down and look at it.
You gonna roll investigation on it, maybe?
I suppose.
Why do we feel like half of this campaign is gonna be like me and Christian doing half of Moon's job?
Oh, interesting.
We are not good at investigation.
No.
Yeah. What
So-
are you doing? What is going on in this pool?
Main thing you managed to gather is that it's somehow a perfect circle,
Mm-hmm.
and the sides of the pool are completely smooth.
Okay. What does it taste like? I dip my finger in.
Why are you dumb enough to put your finger in a very suspicious liquid?
Hey,
Yeah, before,
I
before
meant,
he
man,
does that, Moon, I'm going to let you know that I have, what was it? Cure wounds, inflict, or not inflict wounds. I already have that. Cure wounds, healing word, and detect magic prepared.
Alright.
man's gotta know. I go to dip my hand in.
To answer your question, as weird as it sounds, it tastes like the future.
Huh. And I just sit there for a second, like, very insightful, slowly nodding my head. I stand back up and, get back in line by the candle.
I am going to. Nobody else is going to do anything at the moment. Move over here.
Cool.
Are you doing a thing?
No, I'm just wondering why the fuck the guy is calling you insightful. Like, what the fuck?
And
It's just
I'm-
a random ass liquid.
Going to roll investigation on the mystery fluid. Let's see, what is my?
Almost falls in as I walk over.
Oh. What does my investigation reveal of this fluid?
You can definitely tell it's magical in nature. It almost seems to, even without like the surface really bubbling or rippling, you can tell that beneath the surface, the liquid almost seems to move on its own.
Can I roll a nature to see if this is a slime?
Yes.
Pretty sure it's just a D20. I'm going to double check. Yep. That did not go well.
No.
What's
You're-
she looking so deep into the liquid for?
You're unsure.
Well, if that one tasted like the future, I wonder what this one tastes like. And I dip my finger in to try another taste.
As you get a taste of this pool of liquid, the moment it touches your tongue, you get the flash of a image in your mind of a rather large, grotesque creature that is chained in what looks like almost eternal, like, darkness.
I sit there like like the what's it called, a sommelier or whatever, the wine people, and I'm just like, huh, very complex.
What?
Chains,
I
a
am
tad
going,
bit of darkness.
How do you taste that?
I'm gonna give
The
him that
fuck?
like raised eyebrow look and move to the next one. And might as well move to each one.
I want to investigate this one too. Fuck is he getting weird ass taste in this shit?
So, the green one does have a few bubbles that kind of occasionally appear and pop on the surface. That looks almost like, you know how like when carbonated beverage is like almost flat, but it's not quite flat yet.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of has an
Oh.
effect similar to that.
I see.
Pre-flat soda.
I stare at it for a second. I wonder
Boy,
if it's
I
not stale
swear
yet.
he tastes this one.
Well, while he goes to go and lick it again, I'm gonna go ahead and roll one
I
more
weigh my
investigation.
options. I weigh my options like, huh. It looks like old soda, so it could be stale, and it could be rotten. But I think I'm gonna taste it anyway.
Yeah, thought so.
Yeah.
The
I'm gonna investigate it.
This pool just tastes downright like spicy.
Of course,
Like, it's almost like you just put pure capsaicin on your finger and just stuck it in your mouth.
Ooh.
okay, for performance, I sit there. Interesting. I taste fire. It's not as deep as some of the others, but
Is
it
he
doesn't taste
able to
stale.
hold his composure with that?
Go ahead and give me a will save.
Wisdom.
Wisdom save.
Ooh.
$17.
Somehow, despite, like... looking almost a bit pale and sweating a bit, your actual expression lets on to nothing.
Furrowed eyebrows, like, like very analytical.
Okay, and what is... I'm going... Me
Yeah,
and
I get you.
Cameo already did the check for it, and she got an at 20. I rolled a 7.
Alright. So, Nameless, you're not really quite sure what's in this bowl. It looks like there's kind of just dust floating in it. But, Cameo, as you're kind of watching it, you see kind of a little bit of a pattern emerge in like the dust that makes it almost look like it might be something that's alive.
I don't like this. Yeah, it looks like it's alive.
Before you say it looks like it's alive. I interject and I'm like, well, this one's just for completion, and I dip my finger in quickly before you can get it out.
Well, he's busy licking the third or the fourth pool, I'm going to roll a nature again. Is this one a slime? Slime, sludge, ooze, pudding.
As far as you can tell, this one is not a slime.
Now I'm just
Uh,
confused.
Cap,
Yeah,
your
dude.
entire body starts to itch.
Yeah. Okay. Very
Nope.
very distinct taste of nothing. Actually, it tastes like itch. Okay.
Fuck
God
even
damn.
is
Do I
inch. What
have...
the?
I motioned to it. I mean, you're more than welcome to try it.
I'm an idiot, but I'm not that kind of idiot. The fuck makes you think I want to try something that tastes like itch?
Can
I don't know.
I...
Do you want to go taste
As I
fire?
say that,
I would like
as I say that, I am wobbling
tried to
a
move
lot.
the wrong piece. I want to roll on an Arcana on this one. See if I get anything different. Moon,
So,
I'm on this one.
as you're kind of looking at the pool, looking for any signs of magic at play, you do see the faint shimmer of transmutation magic.
Hmm. Can I roll
Where did the light go?
insight to see what this might have been used for?
Yes.
Like the room in general, with like all of the
Yes.
things that we've pieced together.
Did the lights go? Where
Er,
are you guys? I can't see for jack shit.
We're over here.
Over here is super fucking vague. Yeah, where the
So-
fuck are you?
You would have wandered into the light by then.
I thought it was.
with,
It's 10 feet of
with
dim
the
light.
carvings on the walls depicting people being submerged in some type of liquid, the pools being here and the doors being locked, you think it might be some type of baptismal room or some type of trial to enter maybe an inner sanctuary or church or something.
I am going to... You said this one was locked, right?
The door?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I have anything that can be used? No.
So, what was the description of the lock again?
It's a ornately carved wooden door with a large lock set into it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a roll investigation or traps on the door.
I sit there and make a comment about the human condition, or I guess the pony condition. It's just like utter nonsense, though. You're just. It's like, what?
So, you don't see any signs of traps, but you do see a ring of runes finely carved around the keyhole.
I heft my maul and say I have the key right here, and make a swing for the door. $23. Do I need to roll damage?
Alright. Yeah, 23 hits, go ahead and rolls damage.
Let's see. Wait a minute. With martial weapons, you add your strength modifier? Is it?
Yep.
Was it strength and proficiency or just strength?
It should just be strength.
Okay. So add 2 to that. So 8, 9? Yeah, 9.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you're, as you come down and hit the door, you see quite a few cracks and splinters start to travel around, or start to spread through it. You can tell you've dealt a fair bit of damage with your hit. And go ahead and roll me a... What was it? Go ahead and roll me a Constitution save.
Constitution.
Alright. So you feel a wave of magic will wash over you. However, you manage to resist it. As you fight back against the effects that whatever foul enchanter tried to bestow upon you, you notice that the lock, or the runes around the lock, kind of crack and shatter.
Okay. So I'm gonna give it another good swing. $20.
That is a hit.
Plus 2,
Alright.
12.
So you sit there, swing your hammer to hit this thing one more time. Causing it to crack and kind of shatter into the next room.
Okay.
Easy enough.
I'll move y'all there once I finish attaching a little bit of more light and mids, so that way y'all can actually see.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Okay. What do we have here? Looks like a hallway.
So, it's a rather long hallway, narrows down a bit at the end.
Okay.
And let me go ahead and throw some more lemons on it so y'all can see. There we go. There's a rather narrow door at the other side.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Candle.
I do.
I would
I
like.
stare as we take another sword.
I'd like to roll an investigation before, like, of the floor in front, between me and the door. See if I notice anything out of the ordinary. $13.
Alright. So, you do notice that... Where's my marker? This area here is covered in some faint charring.
Okay. So I'm going to click the right piece and to move up closer to it, not crossing it, and look and see if I see anything along the walls. Do I need to roll anything?
To move up to it?
No, to see if I see anything along the walls.
You see no writing on the walls.
No writing, no holes, no nothing.
No.
Is that
So
both sides?
Yep.
Okay.
I will say, if you want to try to dispel or suppress it, that would be a Arcana check.
Hold on just a second. I'm also going to check.
I am heavily
Okay.
lagging behind you guys.
Here is the here's the planio. See the char on the ground now, and I think that you should give a shot at dispelling it. But if not, I'll just bounce across, and we'll see what happens after that.
Okay. So
You
with me being the only caster, I'm the only one that could probably suppress it, I'm assuming.
Unless everyone wants to make athletic checks to try to jump over it.
Not until he tries to suppress it.
I'll go ahead and try the Arcana. I'm going to take that as a no.
So, you sit there and start trying to work a bit of your celestial magic to try to interfere with whatever fire trap may be there. But then you feel it kind of starting to push back on you, causing your hands to feel, or causing your hooves to feel too hot to continue.
Okay, can I use acrobatics rather than athletics?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay. I'm going.
Acrobatics doesn't get enough love.
I also have proficiency in it, so that didn't help at all.
Correct. So, as you sit there and ready yourself, you make a nice, beautiful leap right onto the charred floor. A gust of fire shoots up from the ground, dealing 2 points of damage.
Okay. I just stepped to the other side, looking slightly jarred.
Okay.
What's up? What just happened? What just happened?
Well, you see, Mr. Candlelight over there, and he has the light, so we're basically almost left in the dark, unless we make our way to, like, right here. I point to the ground. See, there's a little bit of charring right around here, and apparently fire comes out of the ceiling, so we need to jump across as fast as we can before the trap sets off.
Jump? Why don't you just fly? Wait, never mind. Don't ignore me. Ignore me. I am sleepy. And I just fly across.
Moon.
And everything is
So,
quiet.
what's your move then?
I'm a griffin. I can fly.
So you're just gonna fly over?
Yeah. And
All
I'm a
right.
small griff, so I can hit the things. Yeah. I made it! Falls to the floor.
Just world's tiniest pit trap just happens to be where you land.
Ah.
All right, Cap. What's your play?
All right, I'm just gonna use my I'm just gonna acrobat my way across in a very drunk-like way, but the basics of the skill is that all of my feet placements are well placed, and I try to make it to the other side just running through it.
All right. Go ahead and give me that acrobatics roll.
Set. Let me check my sheet. Oh, okay.
That trap isn't too uncomfy. Trap is seeking this. How the fuck do you have a +6?
I'm very good at one thing.
God damn. So, you managed to get across with such beauty and drunken grace. Like a chronic alcoholic making a sandwich.
Why do I know what that looks like?
I don't know, but I know what it looks like too.
I've seen I don't imagine a sandwich, but I can see pancakes being made, chocolate chip pancakes being made in that same manner.
Door.
Bro, don't make me hungry. Like, I have not eaten dinner. Don't make me hungry.
Is the door
The
locked?
Yep. Or no, it is unlocked.
Oh, it is unlocked. I am going to push door open.
All right.
Breaking down the door.
I mean, I didn't have to break it. It was.
Oh, I guess I should have used that one for the. I say that in character.
Oh.
Blah blah blah.
I
Guess
As you open the door,
right.
Zambies.
where?
see.
We roll an initiative.
Yep. Go on, roll initiative. You see 4 undead forms off in the off in the darkness.
Yes, we're doing so well right now.
Oh hell yeah!
I love how I managed to go before you. Don't forget the initiative.
God damn, they changed up a lot of this shit.
All these colors are really fitting. They were all randomly generated, right?
I had to
Yeah.
change mine.
I
Mine was a
I
super
changed
light.
mine.
I feel like this very earthen gray is Fitting.
And do you know how to add turn orders?
It won't let me select things.
You know how you select multiple things at once?
Yes, that's what I'm doing. And it's just saying no. Oh, let's try this. Yeah, that worked. The art was in the way.
Can anyone explain why the griffin stuck in a pit trap has to go before everyone else?
Wait, no, there was no actual pit trap. That was a joke.
Oh.
Carry your
I
numbers.
thought you
over.
said it was the world's tiniest pit trap, so I just imagined just boop, just like a little thing, and just my character's just like, oh no, and stuff.
No, that was the drugs talking.
Cameo,
Guess we
carry
gotta
your
finish
number
the
over.
minutes. I don't even know which one I want. Okay, wait, found it.
Should switch up the music. We need combat music now instead of ambient abyss noises.
Do I have any weapons? No, I have
There's
completely.
no way.
I will use my unarmored strikes. Will use an iron pot, or maybe a shovel. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Oh, maybe they'll use my coin pouch. No.
Alright. So by the looks of it,
Why am I after two people that rolled lower than me?
I don't know. Thing keeps getting moved around. There.
I'm still after two people that rolled lower than me.
Well, you know what? Math.
Are you good now?
Alright. So, as soon as you open the door, the first one rushes forward.
Don't worry, I'm really hard to hit. Oh, they're not hitting me. Okay.
Well, it is. I just had to move the sheet so I could look at it and access Roll20 at the same time. When it moves forward, takes a swing at you.
AC 19.
And does jack shit. Next one moves forward. And also does jack shit.
Okay.
With the third moving close behind.
Okay. So if you hit the arrow, it'll cycle through them.
That's fucking witchcraft.
That would be Cameo.
Alright, Cameo, it's your go.
I don't really have much on me, but I cast fucking firebolt shit.
Alright, cast fire shit.
Cast fire shit.
That's what she said.
Special sound effects included. No.
I'm sure
And
Moon
this.
has special sound effects for it.
Welcome to Acquisitions Incorporated, where your spells have sound effects now.
You disappear in puffs of confetti.
What are movement rules involving going around like corners and all that?
Diagonals are or diagonal movement costs the same as like non-diagonal movement.
Okay.
So this is 5, that's 5, that's 5.
Yeah. Specifically, is talk. Okay. Another thing is talking a free action.
Yes.
Okay.
So you get 3 types of actions.
3 what?
No, you get 4 actions in D&D 5e. You get your movement, your standard action, a bonus action, which is granted based off of like an ability,
Mm-hmm.
and then your reaction.
Mm-hmm.
They aren't all mutual things. You do all 4 every turn. So you can move, take a standard action, and then your reaction, you get 1, but you can use it on anything that triggers it.
Mm-hmm.
Or a standard action, you can use it on anything that triggers it, but you can only use it once until your next turn.
Yeah.
And the bonus action is like, hey, you can do this, and then do this as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 21 hits.
A 21 does in fact hit. Which zombie are you hitting?
The one that's like directly in front of me. So
This one? The upper one?
yeah. I think I'm this
Lower
one
one?
down here. So that would be this one.
Oh, alright.
Why did you move? Oh, okay. You move. Okay, yeah. You're just indicating who you are.
I moved just to show which one I was, because even I was confused which one.
Go ahead and roll for damage. So you sit there, and as you're chanting, or you sit there, cast your spell, pull an incantation, and you just yeet your fire shit across the room, striking the zombie for 3 points of damage. It doesn't look too messed up, but at the same time, you can tell that you did do something.
Ah! Body.
Alright, Inferno, it is now your turn.
Okay. So I am going to smack the one in front of me with my hammer using my Shattering Smite. I sent you the stuff for it. It would be technically cast at the base level. So 21 hit.
21 does in fact hit. Also, we're doing descriptive kill blows, which means if you kill it, you get to describe how it went down.
18 total.
Alright. So, as you sit there and strike this thing with your maul, you hear a crunch of bones as you kind of cave in his chest, and rotten flesh just goes flying. Chopper,
Okay.
it's your go.
It sure is. Where's my mouse? What is okay? So what is attacking the Can I attack through the diagonal?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I will. Oh, I have to make a decision, huh? I think what I'm gonna do is use my iron. No, I just attack like regular unarmed strike.
Surrounded by books right now.
Let's see. I used my dexterity right for. It's been a second since I used it's a D4. Oh, I just. What is to hit again? It's the stat
It's
that you're using.
It's 1d20 plus your proficiency modifier plus whatever the stat would be.
Okay.
Which, for Monk, I believe you get your wisdom.
Oh, it's wisdom to hit. You can use dexterity instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls of your unarmed strike.
There we go. Dexterity then.
Okay, then 10.
Alright. 10 is a hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Alright. Let's see, D4 plus 4, I think. 7.
Alright, how do you want to kill the zombie?
The zombie. I guess my hoof just sort of slices through the abdomen, chopping him in half.
Alright.
It's a very odd setup, though. It ends up looking more like me placing my hand on the wall more than it's like me swiping my hand through the zombie.
Yeah. So the zombie collapses to the ground. This one, who's been sitting in the back and was kind of a little bit slow to notice everyone, finally charges in, ready to take action. Swinging at you for... Does that beat your AC?
Who? Me?
Yep.
Oh, just barely.
Alright. So it swings at you with this bony, almost claw-like hand, catching you for 3 points of damage. Wait. Fuck this up. There we go. Cameo, the one that she sat there and caught earlier with her fire shit, enraged by your assault on it. Oh, that's the wrong one. Takes a swing at you. Hey. Does that beat your AC? Cameo is currently dead.
Damn it, I forgot I was mute. Surprisingly, it managed to hit me despite you being tiny. Disgusting.
Alright, so then it manages to catch you with his bony claw for a whole 3 points of damage. That one's dead. That one can't do anything. Cameo, it is now your turn.
I kind of want to douse it with whatever alcohol I have left, hoping it will set a fucking blaze when I throw the fireball at it again. Is that allowed?
Yeah, if you want to use your action to douse it, I'll allow that.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna cast another fireball. Hopefully this shit hits. No, I die. My tired ass is just falls on the fucking floor. You fix this.
Alright. So, you sit there and try to cover it in your spirits, but it ends up being a bit too wiggly and unpredictable to actually get. Nameless, is now your turn.
Attack! The 12 hit?
Yep, 12 does hit.
Sweet. I'm just gonna do a regular attack. 11.
So you sit there, you manage to strike this thing on its shoulder. You hear kind of the crunch as its shoulder blade, and the joints kind of just destroy it as the arm just starts to sink down even lower.
Okay.
Cap, it's now your turn.
It's a total of 13. I keep forgetting to add the +2.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the only thing that I can right here. 19 to hit.
Goddamn. Yep, that's a hit.
Six damage.
You managed to strike this thing pretty fucking hard, as you hear a nice crunch as your hoof hits it.
Okay.
It sits there and swings back at you in retaliation. But just as their predictables are a bit difficult, or just as their movement is a bit unpredictable, it fails to kind of gauge your sway and just claws at the open air.
Hmm.
Next one goes to swing at Cameo and manages to strike pretty true, landing 4 whole points of damage. Meanwhile, the last zombie kind of just awkwardly pushes itself into the one that's standing in the doorway, trying to claw at all of you, but there's just
M's arms
not enough room through. Yeah. All the murderous rage in the world! Itty bitty little arms. which leads it to
Cameo.
Cameo. Cameo?
I'm going to cast Firebolt at it. So the fire
Alright.
hits me. See if it fucking lands. Okay. Does 15 hit?
Yep, it hits.
Got 9.
So, you throw a firebolt, or you manage to shotgun a firebolt at it, which catches it fairly solid right in the center of its chest. And as the little flickers of flames kind of move around and envelop it, you see a few spots that are burning with or still burning with fire from the little bit of liquor you did manage to pour on it.
Nice.
Nameless?
Time to smack it again. $17.
That's a hit.
Three points of damage.
That is just enough to kill it. How do you want it to die?
I'm gonna swing my hammer overhead and make it look through its ribcage.
Alright. So, you actually managed to hit this thing hard enough to cave its head into its ribcage. And as it collapses, it suddenly reaches Cap's turn.
Okay. Well, since he's fallen, I guess I'll make my way into the open space. And oh, hello there. I will attack the hold on, where my arrow? I will attack
Corner
the
zone.
one that is a corner zombie, yeah.
The one you accidentally met.
Yep. Okay, 17.
That's a hit.
Okay. 5, and I'm gonna use Flurry of Blows to, what does that make? 2 more unarmed strikes as a bonus
Sure.
action.
Go for it. That's a hit. That's another hit.
Okay. Can I roll damage together?
Yes.
Okay. Let's say 13.
So you just start wailing on this thing to the point that it kind of stops shambling and trying to just like claw at you as it's just caught up in this absolute beat down from your hoofs.
Mm-hmm.
The zombie that Cameo has been locked into dire combat with.
I will use disengage because I used hold on. Twist and turn quickly as a part of your flurry of blows. Disengage action.
Alright.
Yeah, so am I allowed to move after I attack as well? Because I did move 5 feet before I attacked.
If you still
As
have
long as
movement,
you-
you can move.
Which you
Well-
only took like a step, so
I'll
you do.
then I'll just move over to here just to sort of open up the
Does
way a
the-
bit.
Does that disengage from all enemies or just one? Because you're in the threat range of 2.
You gain the benefit of the disengage action and your walking speed increases by 10. And the disengage action, if you disengage, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn. So, By the way, I'm in pitch black now. I can't see. At all.
Sure. So you dart off into distance. Cameo, the zombie that you've been locked into combat with, that's so covered in little flickers of fire from burning liquor, manages to reach out and claw you, and something about being caught on fire by booze has reignited its rage and claws you for 6 points of damage.
Piece of shit.
The other zombie, after being hit by such a brutal attack, moves towards Chopper and swings at him, which I believe a 17 hits.
Just barely, but yes.
Alright. And it catches you for 7 points of damage.
Oh, alright, well that's knocking me down.
Top stack, or at least top stack for the players. Cameo, it is now your move.
Alright, I'm gonna try one more firebolt to help this motherfucker get down. He stays fucking down! Yeah. I'm too tired for this shit. I just want this to end. Firebolt. Nope. Turns out I'm way too tired for this shit. Who would have thought it?
Is it my turn?
Yep.
$14.
That is a hit.
I am going to remember the +2 this time. 13 points of damage.
Alright. How do you want to end them?
I'm gonna slam this one's head against the wall with my maul.
Alright. So, as you strike his head into the wall, almost like a hammer coming down on a piece of steel anvil, it just shatters, sending bone shards and dust just flying everywhere.
Okay, and I'm going to...
Chopper, go ahead and make your death save.
Oh,
Death saving throw.
yeah.
1 pass.
Okay.
Alright. You succeeded. That one's dead. This one's alive.
It should, if you delete the pieces, it should delete the turn orders as well.
Oh, that's convenient. Boss like to keep them around because it lets me know, like, what you killed.
Okay. Yeah, our occultant isn't here.
Alright. Nameless, as you move in to try to save your friend, the zombie sits there and swings at you and doesn't really do a whole lot.
Impotent swing.
Its little arms just aren't good enough. Cameo, it's your turn. Your friend is down and there's a tiny arm zombie.
Who's from the zombie?
If there were any question about how I was laying down, it would be sprawled drunkard, just sort of taking a nap is how it looks.
I just imagine you face down, ass up.
Yeah. That's about it.
They come over, and I'm gonna shoot the motherfucker,
So,
hoping something hits.
Cameo. Just going to give say this. You do actually take disadvantage making a ranged attack against a 5-foot opponent, like where you're standing now.
I'm gonna move. That is not even my full of range. I'm really here. That's not my full range. Has to be able to attack.
You're using a ranged attack. Firebolt is a ranged attack. You take a disadvantage casting ranged spells or using like a bow or a gun, because they do exist in 5th edition, if you are standing within 5 feet.
I've been using that the whole time.
You were 10 feet away from it.
No, because originally I was here, and then the guy was here.
On my screen, you were here.
And you...
Yeah, same.
No.
That's
What?
weird.
Anyways,
What?
You'll still be able to hit him from where
What?
you're standing right now. But everybody saw you here.
Yeah, how? That wasn't where I was.
I saw her here. I saw her here, so I went over here.
Apparently, me and Moon both saw her over in this square, so...
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, so apparently some shit went wrong, I guess.
Blame it on
Thank you,
Roll20.
Roll20.
Some shit went wrong.
But
thanks, Roll20.
For future reference, if you were within 5 feet of an opponent and not making a melee-based attack, something like Shocking Grasp would count as a melee. You do take disadvantage to hit. It's either take disadvantage or they can make reactions to hit you. It's one of those two.
Okay, give me like 5 seconds. Okay, tell me where y'all see my piece right now, because I want to make sure. Like, also, is this one... Okay. Okay. Is this one the enemy?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so this is good distance.
Yes.
Let's see if this fucking works.
See if Roll20 cooperates.
If Roll20 see if this... Nope. Nope. No. I can just imagine the reason why that failed is my character ran over and just fell over
Did
and
I
rolled.
miss as well this time, Moon? I rolled a 9.
Nope. That's still a hit.
That's still a hit? Okay. I'm gonna use my smite this time.
That means 9 was the minimum. That makes me so upset now. For all the times I got a freaking 8.
26 points of damage.
Oh.
Alright. How do you want to end it?
I'm gonna swing it like a golf club and send him into the wall.
Alright.
I feel like this one.
So, you end up hitting the ever-living shit out of this thing, sending it flying into the wall. What?
No,
I mean,
I was just... Yeah.
As it hits the wall, it explodes into bits of fabric, bones, or shards of, like, sharpened bone, dust, and what little was left of its, flesh. Around the room itself, you see a few burial items, ranging from, like, clothes to what looks like almost petrified bread. But hey, you also managed to find a potion of healing and a scroll of bless.
Okay. I'm gonna use the potion of healing on our downed companion.
Alright. Potion of Healing does 2d4 plus 2.
A lot. Thank you for saving my ass.
Hey, Cap, you get 9 HP from the Potion of Healing. We have been at this for 2.25 hours. Do we want to pin it for now, or are we going to continue?
Oh
My
wow!
character is legitimately going to sleep, so
I snort awake and jerk up and fall over and sort of rearrange myself. I take in all my surroundings, look around the room. Is she okay? He, what, Ghost Pepper, who is Ghost Pepper?
yes.
Okay, is they okay?
That hurts so much to hear.
Those pools of water has really expanded his mind.
Did we get an answer, though, on the pinning? Or did
I'm transitioning into that.
Okay.
So they look kind of tired. Is your character? You said your character was falling asleep.
Yeah, the medicine is kicking their ass.
Okay. Well, I say we. I mean, we could try to wake her up, but she said those were her sleeping meds, so I feel like we might just.
When we doing short rest, long rest?
We're doing rally rules, which means you can only long rest outside of dungeons.
Okay.
Okay.
However, to fit the overall theme of things, you get a small, shrunken head that seems to poof in out of nowhere, with a scroll, or with 2 scrolls of teleportation, telling you that it's time for your union-mandated break.
Okay. Wait, only 2 scrolls?
Well, one's tied to your current location, and the other one's tied to the break room.
Ah.
Okay.
I see. So the scroll covers all 3 of us, and then is one to get there, one to get back.
Yep.
I look over at Inferno. Mr. Magic Man, I assume these are for you.
I take the scrolls and do the thing to make the magic happen. And,
So,
go ahead.
as you get to the break room itself, you see all kind of adventurers of various strength and levels kind of just be tired, ready to call it a day. But on the bright side, there's free and complimentary coffee, ale, and wings.
Ale.
Sweet.
I grab, I'm double fisting coffee and ale. I'm like, what an interesting combination.
Okay.
And that's where we can pin things for now.
Okay. For those of you that may or may not still be watching, if you're enjoying this or any of the other campaigns, we will be picking up Lost Memories again eventually. That one is to be determined. Tomorrow we will be doing Peacemakers. And, of course, next weekend we will have the campaigns happening as usual. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to stay up to date with all the uploads and videos. Or streams. uploads are the videos. We will second Friday of this upcoming month, second Friday of December, which, give me a sec, I need to look at a calendar to figure out what that is, the 10th. We will be uploading the first of our DM Notes series. So look out for that. Other than that, Patreon link is in the description if you want to support that way. We also have Discord community, and going to say a big thank you to Cameo Shadowness, Sawtooth Waves, Ellis Xander, and that's it for my priest tier patrons. I hope everybody has a great evening and enjoys the holidays. Don't forget to drink water, and we will see you next time.
Hydrate or dihydrate.